Most players think that the game starts when the ball arrives. Smart players are already 2 steps ahead. They've scanned, they've chosen an angle, they already know what they're going to do next. That's why they look so calm under pressure. Here are 11 things smart players do before they receive the ball. Scan early and scan often. They check their surroundings before the pass is played, not while the ball is rolling at them. By the time the ball arrives, the decision is already half made. If you look only at the ball, you see only 30% of the field. You move your head left and right, then maybe 60%. But if you keep checking your shoulder, you will get close to 90% of the information to make a smart decision. The scanning should be so frequent that often, if not most of the time, the scan will not give new information. You keep checking your shoulder every second. Keep your head up and keep looking left and right all the time. It should be boring at first, and it should be becoming second nature over time, like breathing. You don't really think if you should breathe. It's just something that you do all the time. Number 2, smart players adjust their body angle. Smart players open their hips to see more of the field. They don't stand square unless they want to play backwards. Instead of just facing the ball, you face where you want to play. If you're a winger, for example, position your back towards the outline and see the whole field. You should be facing forward or backward only if you've already made a decision and now you're just sprinting to commit to that decision. Number 3, smart players create a passing lane. A small step left or right can change everything. They move just enough to be visible and available to the ball carrier. You have to get into the heads of your teammate. If the teammate with the ball can see you while being under pressure, you're not an option for them. Make sure you are at their line of sight and you appear open and willing to get the ball. You always like players and teammates who want the ball at their feet. Number 4, smart players check their nearest pressure. Best players know who's tight, who's bluffing, and who's late. Pressure isn't a surprise, it's expected. There will be pressure coming from somewhere, but you need to know where. And therefore, if it's expected, it's dealt with. The first touch is not just a touch, but often a trick to throw the defender off balance. They think you're coming to receive the ball, but at the last moment you take it with a sprint in the opposite direction. Number 5, smart players decide the next action in advance. Because of all the scanning, the best players have multiple options to decide from. They just need the last piece of the puzzle, from the last second. How the ball is coming to them and what their defender is doing. Based on that, they can already decide, and they have already decided if they're doing a long pass forward, a short pass back to safety, or turning with the ball and dribbling. But they've decided that even before they touch the ball. Number 6, smart players control the defender's distance. Sometimes they drift closer to invite pressure, and sometimes they step away to create space. You can create space for yourself by exploiting the free space where they can receive the ball. Or you can create space for your teammate by getting in dangerous spaces where the opponent will follow and outnumber you. Either way, it's very intentional. Number 7, smart players position themselves between the opponent and the ball. They don't wait to shield after receiving. Their starting position already gives them the protection they need. They are aware of the surrounding and they know where the pressure is gonna come from. If you can move forward, they do that. But if the opponent is on their back, then they're already shielding the ball and protecting at least from the nearest opponent, even before they have their own first touch. Number 8, smart players time their movement. They don't arrive too early and stand still. They don't arrive too late and get rushed. They arrive on the pass. Since they're aware of the time that the ball will take to arrive in the right place, they leave that place empty at that moment until it's time to get there. On purpose, they stay away from it, knowing that once the ball is passed there, they will come back to pick it up without an opponent being ahead of them. Number 9, a very important one. Smart players communicate without talking. A hand gesture, an eye contact, and a subtle check away. Smart players send signals long before the ball moves. Sometimes they want to bolt in the right space and they point there. Sometimes they tell the teammate to pass the ball away to the other area on the other side where they're in and into the free space. And the true masters use their communication as a decoy. They point to where they want their teammate to run, only to go the other way and trick the opponent into believing they're about to intercept the pass. Number 10, smart players stay on the half turn when possible. Even when marked, they angle their body so one touch can take them forward. is the difference between playing safe and playing dangerous. When the body position allows half-turn move forward, their marker is also aware of that, and they will stay further away. This buys time, it buys space, and it also makes life easier in general. And finally, number 11. Smart players understand the strategy of the team. Average players play only one way. They know how to press or they know how to low block defend. They know how to attack or they know how to hold possession. Smart players will make a decision not by what they want to do or what they know how to do at that point, but what the team needs. If we are up by a goal and try to contain, the smart players will play safe and buy time. If we are trying to chase a goal, then the smart players will be the ones that move the ball forward fast, take risk, and demand the same from their teammates. The smart players leave the team strategy way before they receive the ball. While they have the ball, and after they have the ball, don't have the ball anymore. They leave the team strategy all the time. Smart players are not naturally smarter than their teammates. They just give themselves more time to think, way before they receive the ball, and virtually all the time. There's no off switch in their scanning, thinking, and analyzing. So next time you're playing, try to play the game that way and see the difference. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.